Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and we are doing a read for the first half of April. It's going to be you and who, and that who can be a friend, family member, a boyfriend, girlfriend, one side of a situation or another, right? Even a person of interest, okay? So keep that in mind. We do got a full moon that's coming. That is it's April's super moon that's happening up in Scorpio, all right? And this is an opportunity for you to it's on April 27th, but it is a time to rid of any sort of toxic relationships or anything that might be holding you back and actually finally release them. Okay. That could be coming into play. It is also, it's for some of you, you might have a very deep, maybe perhaps cherished dream that you're interested in pursuing. This is the time to actually start moving it forward. Okay. You might, when you release something that's toxic, then it kind of gives you that momentum to kind of move forward, that extra energy. So that could be the case coming out too. But it is in the Northern Hemisphere, there is the spring flowers are blooming, right? And so that is the perfect time. And that's why this moon is actually, it's a super moon too. There's very few of them, but it is about time to get, things out of your system, to release, anything that might be pulling and tugging you in terms of your energy and open up new portals of energy. So this is a really, really good time. Okay. Even though that's considered the pink moon, it's not going to appear pink in the sky. Again, it's just based upon the flowers, these pink flowers that happen to come out. And I think they're what, peonies or something, or the flax flowers, something of the sort. But they're beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. They're beautiful. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started for you. We're going to start a spread with you, and then we'll jump into the read with that other person, that who, right? So we're going to start with you as it always does. And that is my saying. It always starts with you. All right. So with that being said, let's start here. It's a general read. If you would like a personal read, do check out in my description box below or up here. All right. All right. Let's take a look at what's going on. So what's happening for Pisces? All right. Let's see what's going on for Pisces here. What is Pisces at right now? What do we have here? What do we have? 5 of Wands. Interesting, guys. Interesting. Okay. So fives are all about some sort of conflict within a situation. It could be some sort of maybe everyone kind of wants to do their own thing. Okay. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. But let me pull another card here. I want to see what else wants to come out for you here. Nice. What do you have at the bottom of the deck? King of Swords. Okay. So the King of Swords is all about being very intellectual, clear thinking, cutting right through things. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You might have air energy in your chart, or you're taking on this energy, or someone close by you. But I kind of feel that you're taking on this energy and really being, smart as it pertains to your love life. And maybe there has been some conflicts in the past, and that's hence kind of everyone's got a wand. They're kind of doing their own thing with it, right? So everyone has their own agenda. And this is as it pertains to passion and moving love life forward. Maybe perhaps there's been some sort of conflict within a situation, but this is about maybe there's been disagreement, maybe strife of some sort. But here's the beauty of it. You're going to get some sort of message coming through. And I think it's going to help you a lot, because this is all about, I get the Page of Wands, and, the pages are about message. Again, it's still in that, fire energy, right? But this is really beautiful, because this is all about an opportunity for to be creative. This is kind of citing those synchronicities and how to create what it is that you want that's going to lead to abundance. So being creative in love is one thing that can be very, very key for you here. Okay, it's you might get a message from someone. It could be from a fire sign, or someone that takes on that energy. And then I get the 4 of Swords. Interesting. So with this new beginning, I think it gives you some sort of balance, okay? Because this is about, getting the rest that you need, so you can, invigorate your energy once again. But you need to kind of charge yourself up by taking a step back and getting rest. Kind of like a battery, like your phone when you need to charge up. Sometimes you need to plug it in to make it happen, or it's really key. It needs to be charged up. Well, so do you. It's about taking that rest for a moment before you move forward. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So you could get a message, but you're getting some rest that you need before you actually take a step of moving forward. Let's take a look. 4 of Swords is about getting your stability back, right? Getting your stability. I mean, you might have Aquarius in your chart. What else? Yeah, going within. You need some time to go within before blooming, right? Before that full moon of blooming, all those flowers, that take place at the end of the month. And it really signifies spring. So this is about going within, right? So you're kind of closed up going within so you can bloom, right? And that's what I see here. So you need to withdraw from the world. You need some time for yourself is what it looks like. Before actually moving out in terms of moving forward in love is what I see here. Maybe some of you came out of your worst nightmare. And I say that because I got the karmic connection here card that came through, okay? And it could have been for some of you. And now you're kind of finally being able to put that type of situation, whatever that is for you, at rest, right? At rest. And that's it's interesting because I mentioned that from the very beginning, any sort of toxic relationship. There's a reason why I brought that up for you. I didn't say that in all the reads. So there is a reason I brought that up for some of you who had a very toxic relationship. In some way, you learned a lot, but I feel that it is now your time to put it to rest and be able to move forward, right? And so it's that finishing up of giving that rest and recuperating. You're at that very tail end for many of you is what I feel. And soon enough, you'll be in bloom, okay? All right, so let's take a look at what is your challenge. I'll put this over because it was already flipped over, and I didn't see that previously. And by the way, so you know what it is? What was it? Four of Cups, rest, before you move into love, Four of Cups. That's what that card was, guys, just so you know, okay? All right, so before you actually move in and make a change, Four of Cups, before you even think about love, you're taking a moment, right? So let's take a look at what your challenge is. What is your challenge, okay? What is the challenge for Pisces as it pertains to the first 2 weeks of April? What's most important for Pisces? Let's see what we've got here. 3 cards came out. I gotta take them. All right, here we go. We have got 7 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Okay, interesting. So the 7 of Swords talks about some sort of deception or deceit. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Maybe that you felt that there was some sort of, the challenge was deception that wasn't making you feel good, and getting the support from others, which is the 3 of Cups. This is networking with others. This is getting out with friends and even collaborating with friends, online, offline, whatever the case may be, but it's collaboration, friendships, connections, right? And the 3 of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I feel that deception was holding you back from feeling really good, right? And so you did call in the support, of others, right? That I feel that is coming through here. This is being emotionally satiated, very, very happy, right? And so I think the challenge was from being happy was some sort of deception. Now, that deception could very well be something that, that relationship, for some of you, it could have been a way of thinking of some sort, a way of doing something. Let's take a look at what the surrender cards think that you need to, what needs to be surrendered here, that really wants to come out for Pisces. What is the message for Pisces in terms of this, the 7 of Swords? What wants to come out? Oh, half the deck? Okay, no. Let's take a look. Let's try this one more time. Give me a card for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know most as it pertains to this deception? What is this? What do we have here? Surrender your fear of change. Sometimes, we cling to something, person, place, or thing, because we're afraid to change, right? And, because it's something that we're familiar with. It's kind of like the brain. When we think of the brain likes familiarity, and it's going to default automatically to that of which is familiar. Whether it's good or bad for you, it's going to go that first until you're able to, hack that type of thinking and reroute that, a way of thinking and doing, okay? And that takes practice. But one of the biggest things that I see here in terms of the fear of change, this is about, I'm going to tell you, what's coming to mind to me is not clinging to a particular mistake because you've spent a lot of time making it, okay? Now, think about that. Just because you spend a lot of time making a mistake doesn't mean that you should cling to it, okay? And because it's familiar, all right? So this is about surrendering to fear, okay? Surrendering, to the fear of the change, okay? The universe is letting you know that it's just giving you a big hug and letting you know that you are loved always. And if you don't feel you've got a support system, the universe is your support system, okay? So remember that always when you feel a little bit alone and maybe there might not be someone around. The universe is my support system, and so is source, whatever that is for you. Okay, so you're something higher than yourself, whatever that is. But this is saying whether you're afraid to change, it could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be something having to do with your health, something that to make it better, for yourself. This is saying is that even if it's fear of aging or death, what the card talks about is really have faith that all is well. All right, so keep that in mind, that all is well. All right, and keep that in mind. So and don't cling to a mistake just because you spent a lot of time making it. All right, and that was something that really stood out to me, and it's one of my favorite quotes. It's unknown. I don't know who it was unknown. I remember when I read it and it said unknown underneath it, but and it really was strong for me, because how many times have we stuck into something, a relationship, person, a situation, a work, environment of some sort, just because of the fact it was familiar, and it kept us on autopilot. This is saying it's time to hack that now, and you've got support from the universe and the full moon in Scorpio that comes up at the end of the month. You might even start feeling vibrations with it, equalizing things out, because last month, on the 28th, we had a full moon in Libra, which is balancing things out. And this is saying it's about emotions need to be expressed, things need to come out, and to get a strong foundation, and then transform, right? And be able to transform. And fear of change is about doing something different. So that's what I fear that's coming through here is your biggest challenge. So for some of you, just keep that. I have faith that all is well. And put that in the comments below. And there you have it, right? Take inspired action. That's taking leadership for yourself and starting that vibration of high vibe and what you want. So that's what I feel here. Let's take a look at what you need to focus on. What is it that Pisces needs to focus on? First 2 weeks of April 2021. What does Pisces need to focus on? All right, let's take a look at what that is. What does Pisces need to focus on? Give me some messages that Pisces needs to focus on most as it pertains to the first 2 weeks of April 2021. What is that for Pisces? Here it is. What do we have here? 10 of Pentacles, your security, foundation, your wealth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Look how happy he is, right? It's kind of like this... Yeah, he's kind of like, yeah, I got this. So, and this is for you to remember this. Focus on your security, your stability, the wealth in you. And, he's wearing green, which talks about the heart chakra, just being wealth in the heart, and whatever, happiness does not always mean money. It's whatever is value to you, right? Whatever that value is to you. What you need to focus on is that of what is making you feel really good in the heart. And for some of you, it's doing what you passionately are heart driven to do, okay? Whatever that is for you, okay? And definitely note your comments, guys, and like and subscribe if this resonates with you, okay? So, I think I lost a card. Okay, hold on. Yep, I lost a card here. Okay, I guess this wants to come out. The High Priestess, right? Using your intuition, all right? So this is about using your intuition and source above. That's what's coming into play. So what the universe wants you to focus on is honing in into your intuition with the High Priestess card, Major Arcana card, right? And this is about offering advice to others, or you're getting advice from others. This is about communication that you have with your source. That blue is all forms of communication of the throat chakra. And this is also balancing out your dark side and your light side and bringing that to one, because that is all of you. That is all of you. It's your whole you. We've got the light side, we've got the dark side within us too, right? But that's saying, how are you going to lead with that, right? And do check out my video up here on harnessing that. I have it up here and also my description box under suggested videos. But yeah, the High Priestess is what you need to focus on, okay? So that's going to be key. Anything else you need to focus on here? King of Wands. Now, some of you might be a business owner, okay? Some of you might be a business owner, that visionary, that entrepreneur. That is what this king represents. He's solid, right? So some of you, this is what you need to focus on in taking on that energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. So King of Wands is very, very key. This is about, focusing on your passions coming through here, right? And having authority over your business. So some of you, it's just, you're focused on your business, you're focused on your connection with source to keep you balanced, and you're focused on your wealth is what's coming through here. Anything else wants you to focus on? What do we get? Not the same spark anymore, lost the spark. So this could be in that toxic relationship that we talked about from the very beginning. There's been a spark that has lost. It's about unrequited love. So in a situation, maybe the spark is not there anymore. And this could be relating to a passion, person, place, or thing. And what you're focused on is just being loyal and doing what honors you. Doing what honors you. Focus on what honors you, okay? And that's what's coming into play, okay? So, wow. Well, let's continue this. We don't know where this will lead. I always say that it's really important to hold out and watch the whole thing, because you never know. What's your strength, Pisces? What's your strength first 2 weeks of April? What is your strength as it pertains to love? What does that look like for you? What do we have here? Your strength is getting balanced. The Justice card, Libra energy. Okay, so the strength is balancing things out, and we discussed this a little bit. It's all about balancing things out and getting the justice you could have in terms of a court case. It could be that is coming to an end and finalizing for you, and that's going to be your strength. It is going to give you balance, okay, within a situation or in your life overall. All right, anything else in your strength position? Six of Swords. So some of you are transitioning, right? You've experienced growth and you are transitioning. The Sixes is about growth, and this is about kind of moving forward and into that next phase in life, right? Again, just leaving what in the past, because that is the past, and taking the lessons that you've learned from that in love, and now smack right in the middle before you move forward to that next step, right? Kind of similar to that Four of Cups that kind of fell out within the deck a little bit that I showed you, which is, contemplating before making a move, right? And this is kind of being in the middle of that, right? So, but because you've experienced growth, you just have, right? And that's what's happening. Anything else? Still calling upon your strength. This is Leo energy, right? Major arcana. Your strength is to focus on your strength. And that is a double confirmation there. But yeah, your strength, it's an 8 card because it's whatever brings you balance, right? You've got that affinity symbol above her head, that 8. So focus on your strength. This is mastering the beast within you. Remember that light and dark side that we got here from the High Priestess? We got the light side and the dark side that I talked about. So that is about harnessing the beast within, and knowing that it's all a part of you, and just, focusing on which one you want to lead with, okay? But that's what I see coming through here. Anything more in the strength here? Summertime. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of positive vibes in the summertime. Something's hitting in the summertime, and we're not that far away, so start planting the seeds, right? Especially when things are starting to bloom. So this is your time to start planting the seeds for it to bloom at the end of the month, and to really take a hold of growth in the summertime. Why did I feel something flipped out? Here it is. What do we have here? What is this? Reaching out. Your strength is reaching out to others. And we talked about that also at the very beginning, kind of reaching out to friendships, teamwork, and community. So that's what I see here. So reaching out to others, really, maybe you're planning a meetup of some sort. That could be the case. Reaching out, getting, maybe you're seeking attention or getting attention from others. So that could be the case. What is it that you, what is the major thing that you kind of need, what you need to know in terms of the next 2 weeks within this relationship or situation? What do you need to know? Knight of Cups. Wow. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Are you offering love to someone, or someone's offering love to you? Okay. Very charming, very romantic. All right. So that's what I see coming through here. Beautiful, very beautiful energy. They're very honest and transparent, and they're going to see some sort of communication, Pisces, come through on this. Look at all that blue, communicating. Even the horse is blue, all right? So it's really coming through here for you. So you might have an opportunity here of love. And then I get the 9 of Pentacles. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. I kind of feel that either this is you or the other person, but I kind of feel that within this moving forward, it's like you've got everything. You're kind of at the point of where you're at, or maybe that you're moving towards someone who is at the 9 of Pentacles stage, is very secure and set, And now is now focused on love. Now is focused on love because they've got everything that they need to take good care of oneself. They're grounded, and the green, the red is the root chakra, the green is the heart chakra, and they're where they want to be. Now it's moving on. What about love? Now it's love. So now there's the focus that can be on love at this time. So yeah, what you need to know is you're going to have an opportunity coming through here. Yeah, and it is definitely, it's a knight, so it's about motion coming towards you. Okay, anything else? The Emperor. You might have two people. Okay, the Emperor is very solid and structured, right? So it could be someone that's a little bit younger and someone that's a little bit older. Okay, is what I feel here. And whatever this is, the Emperor is very, very grounded, Aries energy. So yeah, it could be yeah, it's during this month, and yeah, that's what's coming through here. Happy birthday, Aries, for those of you celebrating. For those of you who have it, might have it in your chart, right? But yeah, that's what I feel here, that it is an opportunity for love moving forward. I'm going to pull some love cards. Let's take a look real quick before we jump into this other person here. Let's take a look. Anything else? Yeah, turning over a new leaf. You're ready to go towards love. You got your rest, reaching out to others, using strength in terms of, in your strength position there and recuperating. But this is turning over a new leaf. You've changed. You've improved. You have a new attitude change, right? And that's what you need to know. And affectionate. Now you're very much into giving and receiving love. You weren't before. It's kind of like letting this other go and then be able to move on. What is the biggest advice for you as it pertains to first 2 weeks of April? Let's pull a self-love card for you before we jump into the other read with this other person. What does Pisces need to know most in the first 2 weeks of April that'll affect their love life? Let's take a look. What do we have? What is this? Oh my gosh, you guys, this is the instruction ones. The instructions were in there. Okay, let's take a look. Give me another message for Pisces. It's the instructions, just so you know, dear friends, right? So it's the instructions part, just so you know. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at this other, what it is that Pisces needs to know most. The greatest advice for Pisces over the next 2 weeks. What do we have? I have respect for my body and I treat it well. I affirm positive things about my body and I tell it I love it often. Love your body, honey. All right, that's what's coming through here, okay? So what this is saying is that I know and affirm that my body is a friendly place to live. So treat yourself like a god or goddess, guys. Start eating well, making sure that you take care of that, because it's going to reflect on the outside and it's going to reflect on your attitude, your affection, and your love life. Food does affect that, definitely, for sure. So, okay, guys, that is what is coming through here. Let's jump into this other person and find out a little bit more about them. Let's take a look about where they're at. Okay, let's take a look at where they're at right now. Where's this other person at right now? As it pertains, this other person that Pisces is interested in. What is this other person at right now? There it is. What is it? Ten of Swords. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They've gone through some sort of ending. It's good that it's a 10 because it's done, okay? This is the good thing, all right? But they've been through something. They've been through some sort of, anxiety, some sort of ending, some sort of loss, right? Maybe some sort of crisis within their life, anything else. And now they're on this new inspiration and creation. Passionate energy, okay? Passion, okay? Ace of Wands. It's a potential for passion, so it does take them making a move too, but new inspiration and creation that leads them forward, okay? And that's fire energy. Anything else? A new beginning, right? That's coming into play. And she carries a rose in her hand, right? New beginning in love, and making sure that she steps in the proper areas, and the dog's gonna remind her and make sure she doesn't step off the cliff here. But this is a new beginning, a brand new beginning with confidence. And that's kind of how they feel, that they're coming through like that. Wow. Let's take a look at what the love cards have to say. Anything else about where they're at right now? Brand new beginning with new inspiration and creation. Okay. So The cards that I get here is they're being very wise. They're taking their time and being smart about love, which is very similar to what you're doing too, Pisces, which is interesting. And where they're at right now, they're thinking of you. Okay, they are thinking of you and can't get you out of their mind. They are going through some healing right now, and they also want to clear up any bad vibes. So they want to kind of go through. They're recovering from a particular event that caused them a lot of suffering, but they're really clearing up all the bad vibes. They're really moving forward. I do want to take a look a little bit more about what they want most from you. What does this person want most from you, Pisces? What do they want most from you? Okay, I got to pull one more card for this one. Okay, what do they want most from you? Oh my gosh, I got to pull one more. Sorry, guys. You'll understand why when I get this, when I share it with you. What is any other message for Pisces in this? What do they want most from you? I think they want to end something. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, what do we get here? Wow, they want to balance things out. They want to let go of any old behavior of the devil energy that kept you in bondage. This could be codependency. This could be addiction of some source. Whatever is tied you guys together in a very, and not so positive way, somewhat negative. It's most like an addiction side of things. And that could be in anything. It could be in terms of a person, place, or thing, drugs, alcohol, sex. It could be any of them, or it could even be a limiting belief or negative emotion that's looped around but has affected the relationship and kept it in stagnant and in bondage. Then I get, this is 9 of Swords. This tells me that it's coming to fruition. This is Capricorn energy, and this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This tells me it's coming to fruition, so it's the 9. It's just right there before the end, and this is some sort of, depression, despair, anxiety. And then I got the Temperance card, which is balancing that out. Okay, so for this other person, what they want most from you is to balance things out from what had happened in the past, or not even the past, or just what's happened. Could have happened recently. Okay. Sirens are going off, and it could be, that specifically, but it wants you to, they want to balance things out is what it is that they want. Temperance energy, right? So yeah, interesting. Yeah, that's what they want. Okay, it could be done with a fire sign too. That's Sagittarius energy. Anything else? Yeah, they want to clean things up. Yeah, they want to clean things up, right? So they want to, definitely clean things up and let go of what was no longer serving in the relationship. I want to take a look at what is it that they, that's what they want to do. Wow. What is it that they like most about you? What do they like most about you? What do they like most about you? Aww. Oh my gosh, I got 3 cards and they're all beautiful. I get the Lover's card, the Star card, and the Ace of Cups. Wow, 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 wow. Lovers could be doing the Gemini. We got the Star card, could be doing the Aquarius. Maybe you are out in public. You are definitely, could have Aquarius in your chart as well. And then I get overflowing emotions, the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. There you are. So I feel that this is compassion and intimacy. This is what they want most for you. Boom. I mean, come on. This is what they want, okay? Whether you give it to them or not, that's another story, okay? But that's what they want most from you. Let's take what they like most about you. They like that you are, their star. They like your loving. They like your intimacy and compassion. And they feel that it's divinely guided. Look at that little angel in the sky. There. My gosh, what is it that they dislike about you? What do they dislike? They dislike the fact that there is no new beginning, that you guys aren't kind of moving forward, maybe going on the same page or kind of going in the same direction. And they dislike that there's no manifestation of this coming true, right? At least at this point in the read. And then I get the 6 of Wands. They dislike the fact that you're getting successful, the wreath of success, that you're gaining so much confidence and others are seeing it, but most importantly, you know that you have it, and that's what's happening. You're feeling it in you, and then others recognize that it's a wreath of success. You've grown so much, and they dislike the fact that now you may not need them, right? You might not need them now, that you're kind of going in a different direction perhaps and not manifesting this. Anything else of what they dislike, what they dislike most? They dislike any sort of bad news from you, any sort of betrayal from you to them, and that you might be rerouting things. You might be rerouting things, okay? We're going to get more into this, guys. We're going to go a little bit deeper in this. And what we're going to do is I'm going to do an extended, and we're going to find out what it is that they haven't told you. And then what is their next move? What is their biggest challenge? What are they most afraid of? What they're most impressed by about you, and a little bit about you and what you're kind of afraid of in this situation, and then of course the potential outcomes. So if you want to join me, click the link below, and definitely like and subscribe, guys. I look forward to seeing you next time, if not, and until then, namaste.